Network Service of the NTA.
In the words of Judge Bernard Shaw, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And in the spirit of creating, while also celebrating ourselves, we welcome you to that program which celebrates all about our motion picture industry in Nigeria and beyond, Nigerian Movies Today. I am Adetoke Akinpelu, and together we shall have a good time on this program today. As usual, we have several items lined up for your special viewing, and among this we have our movie of the week, interesting movies to watch, while also taking you out on the street to bring to you the thoughts and opinions of Nigerians on issues. We shall also, as usual, beam our searchlight outside the shores of our beautiful and great country Nigeria to bring you that individual who is making us proud to be called Nigerians. And don't forget our exclusive guest corner. Let's set the ball rolling with our movie of the week.
Our movie of the week today is Somewhere Down the Line, a 2014 emotional drama which examines the importance of children in a marriage, especially in the African context. Somewhere Down the Line, produced by fast-rising actor and winner of the 2011 Next Movie Star reality show, Tamara Atemo. The movie tells the story of a couple, Tolu and Goke, who 8 years into their marriage remain childless for no conceivable reason. After several attempts and efforts at having children, they opt for the path of assisted fertility through in vitro fertilization, IVF. This path, however, leads them down an emotional destination, causing more sorrow than joy. The couple agrees on surrogacy as an option to have children of their own. They were, however, not prepared for the emotional turmoil it brought along, as somewhere down the line, it turns out that the surrogate, Grace, becomes emotionally attached and does not want to part with the fetus in her womb.
Grace, what is it that you want to discuss with me that you couldn't tell me in my office?
Matron, you say make I dey take my drugs well so that the baby go dey strong.
Especially calcium. Make sure you take it regularly as prescribed. Since you are now in your second trimester, you need to make sure you diligently take care of yourself and the baby.
I know. I dey take calm. But wetin I be wan ask you be say, wetin go come happen if the baby no come be one? I wan know whether you go fit agree make I carry one for myself.
What? Filled with intrigues and suspense, the movie, directed by Alex Mouth, combines an amazing cast of talented Nollywood actors as well as fresh faces. It features a cast of crossover actors Buki Wright and Rachel Oniga, Yemi Black, Mary Lazarus, Yinka Ayelokun, Kingsley Ogboso, and a host of others.
Your daughters are definitely going to be fine. I can assure you of that. They were rushed in some hours after the accident and, we had to practically cut off their clothes. And there are minor injuries. And we thank God the other occupants of the crash survived. We can check them if you want to. You can go ahead.
But doctor, we don't have 2 children. We only have 1 daughter.
Yes, doctor.
Really, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Beth is our only daughter.
Are you sure of what you're saying?
Of course, yes.
Okay, so which one of them is Beth now?
Is that one?
That's Beth's.
Yeah, it's that one.
No, it's this one. It's this one.
Yes, that's her. Yes.
This is my daughter. This is my daughter. This is my daughter. Yes,
Wow, I can't wait to find out what eventually happened in that movie. And for sure, I'm going to get myself a copy once I get out of here. How about you? Moving on now, it's time for you to meet our guest of the week. Indeed, he's exclusive as the segment depicts. Do I tell you who he is? Nah, I won't. But you know what? Let's take a profile on this guest of ours.
Our exclusive guest this week is Okechukwu Ukeje, popularly known and called OC Ukeje. Born on 15th July 1981 in Lagos State, Nigeria, OC is the second child in a family of 3. He attended Federal Government College, Ijaniki in Lagos, from where he proceeded to the University of Lagos. He began his career in acting from his first year at the University of Lagos with a lead role in a stage play. He went on to pursue both music and acting, focusing mainly on acting in stage plays for the first 4 years of his career, before attempting and winning a reality TV show, Ambo. His first screen appearance was in 2008, where he starred alongside movie legend Joke Silver and Rita Dominic in White Waters. The film, which was directed by Izu Ojukwu, won him the 2008 African Movie Academy Awards, AMA, for Best Upcoming Actor and City People's Awards for Best New Act in 2010. OC Ukeje has been involved in several movie productions and television series, some of which include the television series produced by the BBC World Service Trust and presented at the International Emmy World Television Festival, Waiting Day in 2007. Films like Comrade, Confusion Nawa, Black November, produced by Jetta Amata in 2012, and which featured a cast of Mickey Rourke, Kim Basinger, Sarah Wayne Cullis, Hakeem K. Kazim, Vivica Fox, and others. He was also in 2013 on the film adaptation of Ngozi Chimamanda Adichie's Half of a Yellow Sun, where he starred alongside international Oscar winner Chinwetel Ejiofor. OC has also played lead and supporting lead roles in other movies such as Two Brides and a Baby, Alan Poser, Secret Room, most for which he has received several awards and nominations. Some of these include an award for the Best Lead Actor in a Film at the 2013 Nigeria Entertainment Awards for the film Alan Poser, Best Lead Actor in an English Movie at the 2013 Best of Nollywood Awards, also for Alan Poser, Best Actor in a Lead Role at the 2013 Nollywood Movies Awards for the film Hood Rush, Best Actor in a Drama for the film Two Brides and a Baby at the 2013 Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, alongside several others.
So that was an expose on our exclusive guest of the week. Right about now, I'm wondering exactly where OC is. OC, where are you? Okay, OC is flying. Oh, so good to have you here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate
You look
it.
good. You always look good.
You look.
And I want to ask, how do you do this all the time? You
I
always
mean,
look
we're
good.
glad that some stylists and some fashion designers give us some of their clothes to wear every now and then.
good
So,
for you.
that's all right.
Oh, okay. So let's get down to business.
Okay.
Now, I know that you have a background on both music and acting. You've done quite a great job in acting. I saw Alan Poser.
Thank you.
And I like that part where you went Alan Poser.
The name is Poser.
Okay, so when exactly are we going to see something in music?
Well, I think that there'll be a couple of things that I want to release this year. Maybe 2 singles, but both of them are very demanding. It's hard for you to be able to find time to do acting and music, but I wanted to set a platform for myself first. And because acting was doing that for me, I followed up with the acting. And now that I guess people know me relatively, I can use that and then, start doing something. But this year, I'm looking at, doing
Okay, do you write? You write your own songs?
Yes, I do. I write my own songs. The good thing is I'm not averse to doing other people's songs. If people write for me too, it's not a problem. As long as it's music I enjoy. But yeah, I write my own songs. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so now, talking about the acting, you had such a tremendous growth in it. Like, from the I'm Still More to box office days,
yes,
to Alamposa, to lot of. So tell me, what contributed to this growth of yours in the music, in the acting?
I think that I knew exactly what I wanted when I came into the business. And it's difficult to be the kind of actor you say you want to be in an industry like Nigeria. But I was resilient.
Okay.
I knew that, look, there's certain kinds of movies I want to do. It will take a while, but you will eventually get noticed. So I stayed patient. I mean, I've been at this for 14 years now. A lot of people don't know that because I was doing stage first for a good period of my career. And then I got to the reality TV show. But I just stayed patient and said, look, just keep doing what you're doing. And then I also believe in the God factor, I'll be honest with you, because you do all the best things in life, and then at the end of the day, if he who blesses it doesn't bless it, then it doesn't make any difference. So I think that God factor just distinguished me when the time was right. And it's really about timing. So for me, that makes all the difference, really.
Okay, so particularly, what were the challenges you encountered through this 14 years growth?
Well, to get work was very hard.
Okay.
Where even after I had done the reality TV show and I had won an award off of the first movie that I did, it was still hard to get work. And then you do a reality TV show, it doesn't mean that you're a good actor. You do one movie, you win an award, it still doesn't mean you're a good actor, because an actor is supposed to be able to show range. And if they've seen you perform in only one film, then they're like, okay, if we give you this other character, can you play it? So it was hard to get work. And then even when you got work, it's difficult to work with established producers and directors and the mindsets that they already have. It's almost like it's difficult to welcome, a new person who may have either different ideas from what they think is the thing that sells and whatnot. So these things were difficult. It was difficult to engage producers that already existed. And then largely, when you even get the work, how much do they pay you? Just like, oh! It was very challenging to be able to sustain yourself and livelihood, through the career that you were doing through the time. But now, we're glad it's picking up.
Okay, yeah. The first movie you featured in, you happened to feature alongside some great actors like Joke Silva, Rita Dominic. So can you just take us back the memory lane? How was it working with them?
It was a very interesting experience. I had the benefits of working with Joke Silva before that time. So I was glad that we had that relationship, because I wasn't sure how I was going to be able to conduct myself when I eventually met her. But we had done a play, so I knew her. So she was Auntie J, she was my buddy. Rita, on the other hand, was who I was not sure how to deal with, because even on the first day of shoot, I still didn't know who I was playing with, and so we're going into the vehicle and I'm like, okay, so who's playing this? And I see this, yellow, super yellow individual walking. I'm like, okay. And eventually she made things easy. I have to be honest. It was very easy to work with her. She kind of helped me ease into the character better. And it was a good thing that we were shooting in Nasarawa at the time, because there was nowhere else to go. Everybody stayed in camp. When you finish, you're with each other. When you wake up, you're with each other. So you have to kind of get into each other, basically, and be in each other's spaces, which kind of helped us, develop it. So it was nice. I had a good first experience, I have to be honest.
But you were not in any way intimidated?
Well, no, because I've had the experience of stage, or I had the experience of stage before I did that first film. And what stage does is stage gives you a certain discipline that once you get into that zone, expunge all your fears, let everything get out of your system, and then just focus on the career. So if I was afraid before they said action. And then Okechukwu, the director, had been super helpful through the period, so that he made every actor realize that, look, we're here to do a job, and that's what's most important. So everybody was on that page. And then After the first scene, you're a bit more comfortable. Second scene, third scene, you're like, okay, let's do this. Let's,
Yeah,
you know.
let's do it. You know, I keep saying, what's this, a really big boy, yo?
This is what I hear these days. I don't
like
know.
you've also featured with international actors. You worked with the likes of Vivica A. Fox, Chiweta Ejiofor. Now, tell me, what's it like working with, like, in comparison with the Nigerian system? What's it like?
Well, here's the thing. We are very into guerrilla type of acting. The way we shoot films is very guerrilla-ish. Everything is done, you know, very speedily, very quick. We have a short time to shoot. But working on those projects, it was standardized. And that sort of helps you realize what the industries are like outside the country. And because I had worked with the BBC World Service Trust before now, I sort of had an idea what the standard production was supposed to look like. You know, so working with Chiweta, for example, I mean, I didn't even believe he was in the country at the time. You know, so I'm like, okay, so I have my trailer and I'm waiting and it's time to shoot. And I'm like, well, I have not seen Chiweta anywhere. You know, and I step out of the room and homeboy steps out and comes, oh, hi, my name is Chiweta. Oh, hi, my name is OC, you know. And then we go, we have a rehearsal, you know, and everybody's easy, everybody knows what they're there to do. You know, it was very nice. But the difference is it was very standardized. People are about the time, people are about the profession. Everything about everyone is like clockwork. It's different from how we work here. And it's changing for us in Nigeria. We're trying to standardize things now, but it's a slow, painful, you know, difficult process. But we're here for that, and then we're here for the long run.
Okay, so talking about working with international actors, now in all sincerity, OC, did you find any need to want to overly impress?
No, because my training for acting tells you that the camera will find you wherever you are. So if you overly impress, even the camera will pick that, and then your performance is flawed. Because that's the most important thing. You have to forget that you're either working with people who are big names or whatnot, and remember that at the end of the day, what is important is the final product that people are watching. And if you're trying to impress, the camera is going to catch that, and then the feedback is not going to be good. So in that moment, for you to shine and get your name circulating, you lose it because you're trying to impress someone else. So don't do beyond what your character requires for you to do in a bid to try and impress the director or say, look, I'm, you know, equally as good as the international. No points, because the final work will tell, and it will not be good for your career.
Okay, so talking about Half of a Yellow Sun, it was quite a controversial movie, especially the political implications it had on Nigeria as a country. So what view do you hold?
Here's the thing. I think that if we were going to go crazy about ethnic divides and the sensitivity of it all, it would have happened a long time ago. Because this is a book that had been written a long time ago, before people conceived the idea of making into a feature. So I'm saying the book had been on sale. I had the book a long time ago. I'd read the book twice before I knew that it was becoming a movie. So I'm saying that if there was any reason for the thing to destabilize us as a polity, it should have started a long time ago. People should have seen the book, read it, and then it'll be in the conversations. There is just a bit of ignorance to it as well, because if you watch the film, it doesn't really border on the details of the war. It really picks out the elements of love and the struggle of a man and a woman through the times of difficulty and whatnot. It's just painted in the seasons where, you know, there were issues about it. So that's what the film hampers on. It's not as big an issue as people made it. So it was interesting to be there and hear people say these things. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
If you say so. I think it's a good movie. I think that it touches on the book properly, and then I think that it's supposed to spark the interest to find out why we are how we are as Nigeria, and not cause divisions among us, in my opinion.
Okay, so is there a particular kind of script you like to feature? Like, do you have a particular story you love to always interpret?
No.
You're just diverse.
Yeah, as an actor, it's important for you to be able to have range. So the more diversity the better for you. Because what it is actors see, producers and film houses see that you're able to do more than one thing. You're not a stereotype, and the stereotype is a difficult place to be in. That being said, it's difficult to be diverse in Nigeria because we have only a few genres that we tell. It's generally romance, drama, you know, so you have to be the fine boy or
a player, like a composer.
You know, so it is the onus of the actor to be able to look for material that gives you differences in play so that people can see that you're able to, you know, do some range. You're with me?
Yeah, I am. So thank you so much, OC. It was really, really great having you around.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me, Adit. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. So that was OC Ukeje, and it's still Nigerian Movies Today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. That was a discussion with our guest. It's time now for us to take you to the street and Nollywood moment. Who dresses better? Ramsey Tokumbo Noah or Desmond Oluwashola Elliott? Let's find out.
I think Desmond Elliott, he does dress better. Yeah, because I think, I don't know, he has a dress fits him when he wears his clothes. I mean, it actually fits him.
From my own perspective and from the movies I've been watching, Desmond Elliott dresses better. He's smarter, as in if you look at the film that we just finished watching now, he was really looking smart, and his clothes were really as in nice on him.
This is very hard for me. Both of them are my friends, but I think Desmond has the right attitude, the right courage for clothes. He chooses the right colors, and Ramsey is just there, dresses normal, but Desmond is number one.
Nigerians and their very interesting thoughts. Well, let's see the interesting movie to watch for this week.
Interesting movies to watch this week are Phone Swap,
You watch where you go. Where's my phone? My phone. Where is my phone?
and My Father's Throne.
The heritage, the kingship, the loyal lineage, and the scepter of this kingdom has eluded you people since your father died. That having a male child in this kingdom.
The show is still Nigerian Movies Today, and we're indeed glad you're still with us. Remember, on this program every week, we seek to celebrate those Nigerians making you and I proud to be called citizens of this great nation, Nigeria, both within and outside. In that light, therefore, we bring you a beautiful young lady on our Nigerian star in the diaspora.
Uzoamaka Nwaneka Aduba, an actor of Nigerian origin, was born in Boston, Massachusetts in the United States of America to Nigerian parents of Igbo origin in 1981 and raised in Medfield, Massachusetts, USA. She attended Medfield High School, from where she graduated in 1999 before proceeding to Boston University, where she studied classical music and competed in track and fields. Upon graduation from the university, Uzo began her journey in the motion picture industry, one which has spanned over a decade and has seen her feature on several short films, movies and television series. Her first recognition as an actor came in 2003 when her performance in translations of Hosa at the Olney Theatre Center for the Arts earned her a Helen Hayes Awards nomination for Outstanding Support Actress in a Play. Uzoamaka's Broadway debut was made in 2007 when she played the role of Toby in Coram Boy, while her first appearance on the television series was the role she played as a nurse on the series Blue Bloods in 2012. Along the line, she sang By My Side as a member of the original revival cast of Godspell at the Circle in the Square Theatre from 2011 through 2012. Several awards are to the credit of Uzomaka Nwaneka Aduba, with some of her most recent being the 2014 Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series at the 2014 Creative Arts Emmy Awards for her role in the Netflix comedy drama Orange is the New Black, a television series where she portrayed Susan Warren, also known as Crazy Eyes. She has also won the award for Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Comedy Series at the 2015 Screen Actors Guild Awards in Los Angeles, again for the comedy series Orange is the New Black.
We do hope you enjoyed the beat on Uzo Aduba, and I must say I'm proud to be a Nigerian. Are you? What are you doing to make this nation great? Think about it. Now it's time to take your comment on our feedback segment. It's always inspiring and refreshing to receive your messages, and we must say thank you. For more comments and suggestions, please reach us on www.facebook.com/moviestoday.nta, and on Twitter is at NTA Movies Today, or you can email us at nta.nigerianmoviestoday@gmail.com, or better still, SMS on 08056314586. Please note that we're not ignoring your comments. So for answers to these questions and more, we urge you to join us next week as we shall bring to you a renowned movie producer and director to guide us. These we shall be doing once every month on this program to shed light on your comments and questions. So soon we've come to the end of another interesting time out on your program Nigerian Movies Today. Hoping you had a swell time with us. Join us again next week. I am Adetoke Akinpelu. Bye-bye.